Hi guys, today is a video where I'm filming one day after I just filmed another manifestation video because I want to capitalize on this hair. I'm having a good hair day. You guys were super sweet in my previous video telling me how nice I look, so I thought, you know what, while I'm having a good hair day, let's get another manifestation video done. Today's going to be something different from the previous SP video I just did. It's going to be about why certain manifestations manifest faster, why certain types of manifestations are easier, and why we have that perception of them, and how does it impact other manifestations like an SP. Why do some seem easier than the other? So I'm going to get into all of that today. Please do thumbs up and subscribe, turn on the notification bell if you enjoy this content. If you'd like to see more manifestation content from me, then you want to stay tuned and up to date with my channel, and it would mean a lot to me. I also want to thank you guys for 6,000 subscribers. We're a little bit quite far over that amount now, but I keep forgetting to mention it in the intros of my videos. But yeah, I did mention it on my Instagram, but I am very, very grateful, and I'm probably going to do a whole post in my community tab about this soon. I have a few fun updates for you as well. So yeah, thank you very much for joining the channel and supporting me. I offer one-on-one coaching, so if you do feel you would like to get extra support from me, I do offer those coaching services. It's all written, and you can find the prices and details and everything that I offer on my Instagram page, LOA Coaching, which is linked below, or reach out to me via email, which will be on some of the images I promote and on my Instagram as well. And yeah, get in touch if you'd like to coach with me. Now let's start the video. So generally speaking, also from a logical standpoint, if you prioritize one area, one desire, one specific part of your life, for example, whether it's self-concept, career, SP, romance, whatever it may be, and you put that as your priority, set aside more time to focus on that, loop more affirmations for a longer time for that. Of course, you are much more likely to see faster results, faster movement, more birds before land. That is your priority and your main focus, so your mind is going to respond to that. Focus on it more, start shifting those beliefs faster and more powerfully, and therefore that is going to reflect more in your 3D reality. So if you are prioritizing one area, one desire, then just logically and naturally, in every way, and knowing how our mind works because of manifestation, it is going to bring in faster results, whether that just means having more positive dreams about it or actually getting those physical results. So because repetition is impacting your mind, and that is how those new beliefs are being created, the old story is shifting, everything is shifting in your favor to align with whatever affirmation you're repeating. That repetition is creating. Now, I don't want to go too much into this because I'm not fully versed and fully informed on this, so I don't want to misinform anyone, but it is essentially impacting your neural pathways and literally changing the way you think and the way your body functions with automated responses, the automatic thoughts you're having. It's how you convince your subconscious mind and therefore create new beliefs, create new thought processes. And yeah, the repetition, the more you do it, the faster you're going to start seeing those changes internally and most probably externally as well within, your physical 3D reality. So it's the repetition that is really going to impact how fast a manifestation comes in. That's predominantly how, the speed of a certain manifestation is going to be impacted. And of course, along with the repetition, it is also tied into the level of resistance your mind has. So if you have a lot of resistance because of negative memories, a negative past to do with your person or specific experience or tangible items, whether it's, you've always had problems with a car and you're trying to manifest your dream car, those things are interconnected to your beliefs and the way, how much resistance is built up over time to your new manifestation. So however much resistance is still in your mind and the conscious mind is holding on to, and therefore, pushing in those negative thoughts that you have to fight with a mental diet, those directly impact the speed of your manifestation too, which is why repetition of an affirmation is so important, because you're drilling into the subconscious, I have this, I have this, I have this, and no matter how much the conscious mind fights against it because of your beliefs and because of whatever pre-existing negative thoughts are in your mind, the repetition is pushing back against it, and the more you repeat, the more those sporadic and consistent negative thoughts will subside. Whatever we deem to be smaller manifestations can manifest faster because based on social standards, things you've learned, things you've been brought up with by your parents, you know, beliefs that have kind of subconsciously been passed down to you, or even things you constantly see on television or in the media. Those are things going into your subconscious mind over time, and based on that, we might deem certain things to be more normal or smaller manifestations. Depending where we live in the world, you know, maybe manifesting a rainy day living in England to you seems very, very simple and easy and realistic. Whereas, you know, maybe someone who lives in Brazil or LA, you know, anywhere with a hot climate, maybe because of the way, you know, the way society is, the way nature is, the way the weather works, where you live, whatever beliefs it's attached to, that may make you think, oh, are we out of focus? That might make you think, you know, this is unrealistic, or this probably won't happen, or how am I going to make this happen when every other day this past week the opposite has happened, you know? So certain things, just based on your existing beliefs and the way society naturally normally works, we believe certain things, and you might think, well, this is normal, this is a small manifestation, this is not significant to my life. And so you don't bring up resistance or doubt or worry, you don't panic about it, you don't say, oh my gosh, what if I don't get the free cup of coffee today? Well, that means that tomorrow I won't have had a coffee the previous day and I won't have this experience, and what am I going to tell people? How am I going to explain to my mom that I didn't get a free cup of coffee? Like, you just wouldn't think that way. So something as simple as that, which has been an example in the manifestation community from other coaches that I've heard, you know, manifest a free cup of coffee. So little experiences in your day-to-day life that you might view as mundane or normal and kind of insignificant can manifest a lot faster, because like I said, you don't have a negative belief attached to it. It's not something you particularly care about or view as significant or even as necessary to you feeling happy and fulfilled in life. So if it's something you have experienced in your day-to-day life, even just a handful of times, it may seem much more normal and easy to manifest, and you won't have so much doubt and resistance and negative memories. There probably aren't negative memories attached to small tangible items or day-to-day experiences, having your friend message you, having your parents invite you around for dinner, like little things that you just want and you're like, do you know what, I kind of want to manifest this, I'd like this to happen. You're probably not going to start spiraling and doubting it. And so because of that, you won't really need much of a mental diet. Your subconscious mind is... Sorry guys if there was an abrupt stop right there. My camera actually completely ran out of battery. I thought I could manage just one full video before it dies, but yeah, I had to just go and charge it now for 10 minutes, so apologies if my sentence cut off. I lost my train of thought of what I was just saying, but I'm just going to move on to my next point, which is about how your subconscious mind is actually conditioned to believe these smaller manifestations and not something that's like a major life goal, but something that could happen day to day. We've been conditioned within our subconscious mind over time, over the years, as I laid out previously, to believe that these are not significant and therefore easy to achieve, or something you wouldn't really need to focus on, or that is almost realistic and expected to happen. Certain things you might think, well, this is very realistic and likely to just happen in my life. So that's why some things can build up a lot more resistance. If you have a lot of emotion and desire for it and it's something you believe, wow, this is a goal I really want to achieve, and you place it on that kind of pedestal, you place it as something significant and therefore can create doubt and worry and anxiety as a human being to think, what if I don't achieve this? So the mind is going to then start to spiral or doubt or question and have a little more of a struggle and a slightly longer period of time, you know, to manifest your SP than it would to get a free cup of coffee or a text message or seeing your favorite film played on TV or whatever it may be. Like, those kind of things to our minds are seen as completely different. So if you do have negative old stories attached and a negative memory attached to your desire, it's going to probably build up a little more resistance, or it's going to be in the back of your mind like, hey, this thing happened before, like, we really need to make it work this time. How are we going to make sure this negative thing doesn't happen again? And it can create doubt and perpetuate that negative assumption. So the mental diet needs to come into play, and more repetition and more focus and a slightly longer period of time. By that I mean, you know, a couple of days to a couple of months. So it depends again on the resistance, but that's why some manifestations are quicker. I hope I was able to explain myself well in this video. Please do let me know what you'd like to see next. let me know some recommendations of topics you want me to cover, and do thumbs up and subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed this video. I will definitely continue to keep making these manifestation videos for you guys. I love it. I hope this was a useful video, and I will see you next time.